Gotta select. Don't come around to me. Correct.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening, peoples? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
Well, a
What
little
up? What
tired.
up? What
Mm-mm.
up?
It don't sound like y'all alive.
Nigga, you ain't tired. Nigga, you ain't tired. How you tired? Nigga, you ain't even working.
I work.
Oh Lord.
You ain't even working. You ain't. Are you active now?
Like, like being active, like going outside active.
No, I ain't talking about that type of active. Are you active in the military right now? You on duty?
No,
Well, you
not
ain't
right now.
tired. How you
Oh
tired?
shit.
Not right now.
Man, how you tired, man? Have you been working on your IT?
Yes,
Oh, you
Mm-mm.
have. He ain't been
Mm-mm.
working on his IT pool.
No.
yes, I
This
have.
this
Yes, I
motherfucker
have.
here. This mother. I'm gonna kill your
Mm.
ass.
Yes, I have. Yes,
I'm gonna
I
kill. I'm gonna
have.
kill your ass. You
She
better
just
get
don't
your
know
IT
that she
up and
got
get
to
a.
work, and I'll be working my IT, bro.
Okay, all right, all right. I'll take your word for it. As long as
All
you do
right,
what you need to do, you need to get them certifications. I'm already
I'm
working on my
trying.
AI certification right now.
We'll chop it up later with that. I got some
Yeah,
questions I can ask. We'll chop it up.
bet.
Anywho, so how y'all weekend been?
Great. Went to the beach. Same thing with 2 years ago. Remember Eric went to that beach, Daytona, the same area.
Yeah. We had a blast. It was nice.
Yeah. That's the same we went to.
Okay, cool.
So
That's what's up.
back down memory lane. Pool was looking fabulous, body banging. Ooh, man, I was trying to look for some of these eyes, man. Look at these guys' eyes, like, all right now. Nah, man, pool
You're
was.
so stupid. Anyways,
Hey
it
man,
was nice,
nigga, you think they ain't gonna look?
Nah, man, I know. 'Cause everybody, pretty much every woman was like pretty much at naked up to, I don't know. Everybody wearing different, swimsuits, so I'm not too much
Yeah,
paying attention with that.
I
well,
hear
he did get in the water. I ain't get in that movie. It was a little cold.
Oh, it was
you.
warm. It was warm. I ain't gonna lie, it was warm. It wasn't cold. It wasn't that cold. It was pretty a little bit warm, I expected.
I guess once you went out towards the water a little bit more, I guess, but I don't know. I was cold. I came
Mm.
back and went to sleep.
Well,
Oh,
it
it
ain't
felt so
summertime
good.
yet.
Yeah, that's right.
But I tell you one thing, I'm not buying that umbrella again. That shit was suck.
You should have seen him
Yeah,
Man,
again.
that umbrella suck. I paid $20 for that cheap ass umbrella. That umbrella looks so cheap. I'm like, something ain't right about this umbrella.
I told you
mm.
to leave the umbrella, man. You don't need it. I told you. I
Fuck it.
told
I paid $20 for that shit. Might well just hold on to it until I get another umbrella.
The best umbrella, dog. The best umbrella to buy is the Japanese umbrella. Because the Japanese umbrellas, they keep all the rain off of you. They fold. When you open them up, they fold around you like a bowling ball.
Mm.
Yeah, you need to get them. That's the
I'm
one I
gonna
got.
look it up.
The beach umbrella?
No, you talking about? Oh, you talking about a beach umbrella? Oh, I thought you talking about just like a regular rain
No,
umbrella.
I got the Japan umbrella. It's at the
Oh,
crib
okay.
in Atlanta.
Oh,
But
okay,
I'm
I
talking
got
about
you.
the beach umbrella.
Oh, okay. Mm,
Let me
mm.
look it up.
I got that at home.
But okay. Now I'm over here Googling. I blame you, Eric. Okay, let me come back over here. All right. So we got Eric posted in some good stuff here. I think that it's not gonna be a long ass podcast, trust me, because I'm, I want to get back to watching my show. But anyways, we here. We showed up. We showed up for y'all on Sunday. So thank you everybody. Let me just clue in two topics here from Josh's long list because they do need to be talked about, and he will come in a little bit later. But
Bet.
question he had was: is social media beneficial or harmful to society? Mm, mm.
Repeat the question one more time.
Is social media beneficial or harmful to society?
Both.
Depends. It really depends.
On
Well, it depends how you want to use. So we talking about social media, or we just talking about just internet.
social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
Well,
uh, Twitter.
well, okay, there we go. That's what's on. It really depends on business. Um, like people who I like personal trainers. They put their social media out there. They don't like. That's one thing I like about social media is about they put their business out there. Um, you got people out there who's like have their own cooking,
Yeah,
what food truck business. They put their own. They're trying to like put their advertisements over there on social media. That's the only thing that benefits them. Instead of just go to the like the old days when you had to um go to the newspaper, go to the magazines. You know, you gotta wait time, and the only time is money. You know, when it comes to social media, you don't have to do much because all you got to do is just get a phone or get a camera or whatever, have your own little commercials. You might have to follow some type of policies. It depends on what social media you have to go to, and it don't take but maybe about an hour, maybe a day or so, or whenever you do your editing and of your
I don't know. Now, I think it can be both beneficial and harmful.
That's why I'm
Because,
getting to it. That's why I was gonna get to it. But the other harmful thing, the
but
other
listen,
negative.
wait. They put too much. What makes it harmful, real quick? What makes it harmful is that they put in the wrong messages out there. You know what I'm saying? People need to know about violence and all that, or whatever the case may be. People need to know about all that, but you send in like the wrong messages and putting it on the platform. You know what I'm saying? And the platform is not really for that. If you actually look at what the platform is for, a lot of that shit is not supposed to be on TikTok, Instagram, and all that extra shit, but it's still up there. But it can be beneficial because, like you said, with the business and all of that, like some way, somehow, people got to put themselves out there or whatever the case may be. People don't just go outside no more and just hand out business cards. I mean, I had to last week, but you get what I mean. You get
Well,
what I mean.
well, that's why I was leaning towards that. You know, you're right. Yes, 100% agree with you. You're right. That's why I'm leaning towards that because there's a lot of people who look at social media in a different way, like selling their bodies. Um, you got women who go out on the beach and they wanted to like show their ass. I just saw last night, well, yesterday at the beach. She have her homegirl, you know, bent over and stuff like that with her bikini, everything else. And I'm like, really? Okay, whatever. Do you? So it's just like shit like that. I don't. That's one thing that could benefit because they want attention. You got some people out there wants attention. Now you got some people who are like comedians and stuff like that. This is like after like the buying videos and shit like that. Buying city. Not buying city. Buying videos like I used to like to watch. But you got people who are comedian who trying to put themselves out there too. Now it could be offensive or it could be funny, one or the other. That's the risk people take chances with that. So, but the harmful thing is people just like attention, and they're trying to get the attention and see how they react, how people react. That's the only thing that could backfire. So,
Eric, what you think about this?
Social media is it can be used for good and it can be used for bad. But are you asking me has it been harmful, or you asking me is beneficial?
she asking
Yeah,
both.
is it harmful or beneficial?
Both, both.
That's just the answer.
Both.
Go
I give you. Oh yeah. I give you a prime example, right? So I was on here just scrolling through live TikToks, and I came across this live TikTok. This shit had me dying, and the topic was um is the earth flat? And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at, I said, hold on, I know these
Oh
motherfuckers ain't
my
having a
gosh,
discussion
no,
about the earth
that's
is
not
flat.
the topic.
That shit was
Really?
funny as hell. I'm sitting here listening, and then these motherfuckers trying to give physics advice and shit. And I'm just sitting here, yo, man, that shit had me dying for like an hour. Like I was just in tears. So social media to a certain degree, it's it can really harm you and it can really benefit you. It just all depends on what you're using it for. Me, 90% of my shit is getting money. I want my money.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So that's what I look for. Outside of that, it's probably 90% business. After that, 5%, my entertainment, and 5% just looking at these pretty little Instagram hoes. That's how it is. So
Now
yeah, it can be.
oh my
So yeah,
bad. Go
it
ahead.
is. No. So yeah, it can be harmful. It can be harmful in a way. It can be beneficial. It can lead to serious problems. Like we got these Instagram chicks, you know, they just done went wow. OnlyFans off the chain. I mean, here they making more money than all of us combined. So
Right. I can't
yeah,
even get paid for my podcast. I'm just chatting. That's
yeah,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this shit, this shit starting, but instant, social media is a big problem, and it's had a really bad effect on relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Really bad, because now all these chicks see, dudes posting, you know, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys. They see all this shit getting posted up, and they were like, "Yo, I want that. I want to ride." So now they expecting every guy to have that. No, absolutely not. That's
Mm.
not gonna happen. You're not gonna. No, every guy is not gonna get that. Some people don't really like. Some people might not like Lamborghini. Some people might just like a Nissan GTR, and they might just be cool with that.
Yeah.
These chicks on here, yeah, man. So these chicks, lost their mind.
I am fine with my little 2016 Honda Civic that only takes about $35 to fill the tank. You know, I'm fine with what I got. Ain't
Hey,
complaining.
hey, let me tell
Clean.
you.
It look
Wait
always a
till
little
you
clean and drivable. That's all that matters.
wait till y'all see the new Toyota Prius.
The Toyota
The
Prius,
Prius.
why? It's
Toyota, when you see this new Toyota Prius, I'm
oh,
telling you right now, that shit looks like something. That shit looks like it can compete with your top of the line cars. I'm talking about just looks wise.
man, what
So
they trying to do with Prius?
man, I'm gonna send you a picture of that shit. I gotta find it, but yeah, you see that new
Yeah,
Toyota Prius, yeah, you're gonna be like, damn, I want that.
I
So
Yeah,
want
yeah,
that.
but the Prius, the Prius like one of the expensive one, ain't it? Between a Camry, because that's like what
A
30,
Prius?
40,000 for a
I
Toyota
don't,
Prius.
I don't think a
I'm not
Prius
sure.
costs more than a Camry.
Cause I
I'm
know
gonna
I
have to look
saw a
it up.
nicer Prius for like a Prius Prime. Was it X something? I think an XE something. And I saw a Prius that's worth like almost 40 grand, and that was in
Mm,
2024.
Hmm.
mm,
I
okay.
don't know if it costs more than a Camry though.
Oh man, you seen it? But that was like I saw a
Was it
Prius. Like I said, I don't know what the newest one looks like now, but
was it
I saw
souped
the
up?
2024 one. When I got back home, mm, it looked nice.
Mm.
Interesting. I don't know what they trying to change in these Prius. These Prius is for these soccer moms, so they try. they try. They try to upgrade for real.
They're trying
Okay.
to get that. They're trying to get this. They're trying to get that super sport. They're trying to get this the sports car market. They're trying to get that market. They're trying to get the muscle car market because they ain't got. I don't think they had that type of market.
Right, right.
That's what I'm. That's just me. Thinking out loud. I'm not sure.
No, I feel
You
you. I
can make
feel
a
you.
case. You can make a case.
All right. Let me bring in this next topic real quick. So, should there be stricter gun control laws? Ooh, ooh.
No,
It depends on.
But it's already strict now, kinda.
nope. You don't need gun. You don't need gun laws. I'm gonna tell you why you don't need. Well, I take that back. It's not you don't need gun laws, but you don't
Right.
need stricter laws. They got enough laws on the books. They just don't enforce them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And it's
that's
how
the
they
real issue.
enforce them.
Yeah, they don't enforce these issues. Like I give you a prime example. When you go to the gun store, they'll give you a list of questions that you gotta ask, and
Right.
you and a form you gotta fill out and a background check. The FBI does a background check on you. So if the feds do a background check on you, then why in the hell do you need all these extra gun restrictions? What this tells me is that the feds ain't doing their damn job. And
And
maybe you need
it's
and
not
maybe
like
you
when you put it in there, and let's just say, like for instance, Eric goes to get a gun and he does his background check. It's not like in a whole alarm or nothing like that to the FBI that Eric is not trying to buy a gun or some shit like that. I don't know, man. Shit's just crazy.
I don't know
What?
how they do it. I just know it just comes back. He doesn't have any warrants and he doesn't have any felonies. But that
Yeah,
might
that's
be
it.
just all they're looking at. But my whole thing is, okay, most people that own guns are not the violent ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
The ones who got the guns, they're smart with their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you talking about you want to talk about guns on the streets? Those are the guns that are killing people. They
Right.
have no serial numbers on them.
Or it might be stolen.
It might be stolen, stuff
They
like
got it for
that.
somebody that already did something with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So them guns are hot. And, most gun owners don't buy it. But see what they're trying to do, and this is just my theory. Remember World War II, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Hitler invaded Europe and took almost all of Europe, not
Right.
damn near 80-90% of it. One of the things he did before he invaded, he got rid of the guns.
He
So
tried.
he did.
What state? What country?
No, he got rid of the gun. No, he got rid of the guns. That's why
No.
you think
What?
that the Jews couldn't really fight back like they wanted to.
Okay. What country was that?
I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what
Uh,
country. Whatever
I know
country
he
he was in.
tried to do that, but I don't think
No,
he successfully did.
shit. He got rid of. He got rid of where you couldn't get guns and you couldn't buy them. So when it came, when it came down to do his, when it came down to do his dirty work, people couldn't really defend themselves.
I gotta
So
look that. I gotta look that up, bro.
so yeah, when I look at that situation, and I hear these politicians talking about, oh, we need to get rid of this gun, we're limiting ammunition. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, motherfucker. So if I got a home invasion and I got 3 motherfuckers coming there with assault rifles, and you telling me I can only have a pistol with 10 rounds, nigga, kill yourself. Nah, bro.
The first
Nah.
round of zombies. Like we ain't finna survive the rest of the way.
Nah, man. I seen that song. Like California laws, man. This is one reason why I can't live in California. They gun laws are ridiculous. They got a gun law now. I think you can only have 10 rounds in your AR-15. What the fuck you mean I can only have 10 rounds? Or 20. I know it's 20 rounds. My bad. It's 20 rounds. It used to
Man.
be 30, but it's 20. But if I got 10 motherfuckers that come in my house, I gotta keep taking out my clips. Nah, man. Nah.
Hey, you
It
gotta do
ain't
that
going
shit
down
like
like that.
cool. You gotta count that shit out.
Man. I mean, yeah, you supposed to count your shots. You are supposed to count your shots. Most people don't
Yeah,
count their
because
shots.
when the police come, how many rounds? They ask you how many rounds did you shoot or whatever, so you can look for the shell casings or whatnot.
Yeah.
But check this out. I read this right when I just Googled gun laws in Florida. Now I don't know anywhere else. My Google just automatically pull up Florida. In Florida, you must be 21 to purchase a handgun and 18 to purchase a rifle or a shotgun with certain expectations for law enforcement, correctional officers, and service members. Why would you give an 18-year-old a rifle or a shotgun? The fuck that nigga doing with a goddamn rifle and a shotgun? You
Mm-hmm.
just left high school. What enemies do you have? Like, I get bullying and all that shit, but nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing? This shit makes no sense. And I get the fact that, oh yeah, you got to be 21 to be considered an actual like full adult. Fuck 18. 21, okay? Cuz I feel like 21 you can drink and you have control a little bit more, I guess. I don't fucking know. It just makes a little bit more sense, but why the fuck would you give an 18-year-old a goddamn rifle and a fucking shotgun? That shit is baffling and beyond me.
Mm-hmm. Oz, I want to hear your opinion on this.
Well, man, I don't own weapons. You know, I don't carry weapons. The only weapon I carry if I'm overseas. You know, because I'll just look at it this way. You know, when it comes to weapons, you know, the way I was raised by my family, we don't carry weapons. So except, you know, the swords and stuff like that. But when it comes to like a gun, we don't carry that because number one, you know, now I get it from my father's standpoint that me and my sister, we find things, you know, and that was his pet peeve. Once we find things, you know, we don't know what we could do with it. So I can understand his point of view. So,
I
but
just don't like guns. I'm sorry.
well, yeah, I mean, I get it. Most people who want to protect themselves and all that stuff. I get you have every right to bear arms. That's in our amendments. But when it comes to it, like I give a prime example. I see soldiers, and I don't know. Me and Larry just talked about this many years ago. Um, and he was upset that when I just got in the army, he was upset that it wasn't his boy, one or two, that if you're a soldier and you're a single soldier, um, and you own a weapon, they have to store it for you. You can't have a weapon in the barracks. You can't have a weapon in the barracks. Yeah, you can't have a weapon in the barracks. Period.
Mm.
You know, and some people. And I met one cat who has a weapon, who is a single soldier back then. Um, he had a weapon in his bag, and I didn't know what was in his bag because it's none of my business. He was cleaning his weapon, you know, and all that stuff. And I'm like, bro, what? You clean your weapon in my house? So I was a little pet peeve about it, but only that I'm trying to figure out how he got a weapon in his bag. Nobody searched it. So months later, he got in trouble.
Oh
Um,
shit.
yeah, he got in trouble. When he hit me up about can you help me? Can you tell people something? I'm like, no, and hang up the phone.
Oh
But he want me to help him snitch on my military career. Fuck no, he was supposed to carry a weapon anyway. But
Dumbass.
and I don't understand that why it's not like it's a safety. It's their policy. You know, you're not in a bad neighborhood or anything like that. Now, if you live like off post, like if you married, you live off post, whatever. Okay, then you can make your statement. As long as you tell them, hey, this I have a weapon, you registered, and all this stuff. Check the background, everything else. Which you should have a good background check because you have security clearance. You know, you got top secret. That's it. And once you get those clearance or one of those clearance, you're good, supposedly. But a lot of people don't want to go through those procedures. They just want to get a weapon right now. You know, and
mm.
and I get it in some degree. They grew up in their childhood, how they grew up, and then grew up in a bad neighborhood. And I get all that, but you should have to think about that because number one, nobody should try you. You know, and you're not going to a bad neighborhood unless you want to go to a bad neighborhood. It depends what area you went to. So I think that's why that different states in the United States right now is trying to be very cautious of who we selling weapons to. You know, are you doing this for hunting? Are you doing this for protecting yourselves? Or are you doing for a different event? Are you doing for a collection? You know, stuff like that. You know, and that's why they're doing all these procedures. Like, this is like, okay, we got to go for an extra mile to make sure that we can give this person, are we sure that we can give this person a weapon? And that's why people are getting frustrated. But you got to understand the government and the state, you know, perspective. They just want to be very cautious. So if you really don't want to get them, you really don't want to go to that route. Hey, you can go to wherever you want to go to. Who's selling weapons, all that stuff. Just know the consequences of it if you ain't registered. You know.
Hmm.
So put your serial. That's all you gotta do. Just put your serial number, put your name on it. That piece of paper, that registration could save your life one day because you got cops right now who will love to search your car, even if it's legal or illegal, whatever the case may be. They love to search their car because once they see a gun, guess what's gonna be? What's that called? Probable cause. I saw a gun. What you tell me you have a gun? I saw a gun in the car. Cop tell you step out. Gun charges right then and there. Now they got a legal right to search your car. Period. Because your
Shit,
car's
they're
not in your
gonna search
name
the
and
car
all that
any
stuff.
damn way.
Exactly. So I don't know why, but I would put it. If that's the case, put your gun in the house. That's it. Shit.
every gun that I buy
Or at least
has
holster your gun. That's what
every
thing that
gun,
upset me. Holster your gun at least.
every
Wait,
gun I
wait,
buy
wait,
is
wait. Let
registered.
Eric go. What you say, Eric? Every
Every
gun.
gun, every gun that I buy is registered. It was bought at a legal gun store.
Well, yeah, it need to be.
Every gun. So when a cop pulls me over and he asks me, "Do I have any weapons on it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got weapons." Who don't? Shoot. I like, "Who don't?" Well, where's the gun? I was like, "It's in a gun case." I was like, "My rifle's in the trunk. Here's the key. My pistol is up under the seat. You can see the clip is out. All right, step out of the car. Cool. I don't have no problem when cops pull me over when I got weapons. Now, the problem is with law enforcement. Now, I want somebody to explain this to me. Maybe y'all explain it to me. I know this is about law enforcement. You tell them you have a gun. They ask you, "Do you have weapons in the car?" And you say yes. And you give them the information that they need, or you give them the key to your gun rifle, and you get in the clip and the gun. Why is it after you give these motherfuckers what they want, they still think they're gonna get shot?
Because people
I,
scared. Like you
bruh,
see what's been going on lately when it comes to
Because
guns.
yeah, like
oh,
my fault.
okay.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, bro? What's up?
What's
Hey,
up, Josh?
What's up, Josh?
anyways,
What's going on, brother?
a- anyways, I'm gonna chime in on this one because I've been through an experience like this before. Same thing with
oh,
you, Eric. Except like I was on my bike and underneath the seat is like a little compartment underneath the seat or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. What's up?
So yeah, so I said the same thing basically like what you said. It's in this case with magazines separated, and here's the key. Mind you, it was two female cops. Okay. Not now. I'm not saying anything like a girl. No, but off rip. As soon as I said, "Hey, I have a weapon in on me," and immediately their mood shifted. Understandably so. And I think to answer your question, why they like still get scared or nervous is because it levels the playing field.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because
I feel
what are
you
what
on
are the
that. Yeah,
what are the chances of them walking up to someone and them having a license or just an illegal gun for that?
yeah. I hear
So
what
yeah,
you're saying, but I'm talking about after you engage them a gun.
no, still,
You get what I'm
still.
saying? Like, yeah, this happened on, and then they still act paranoid, still acting, kind of suspicious. I'm like, well, why would you get shot if I give you the fucking gun?
Again, it still stands to that. It's
If I
like okay,
wanted to shoot you, I would have just.
Now, fellas, can I ask y'all a question before I didn't mean to block you, Josh. Anything? I didn't interrupt you, Josh. But
No, you good.
but I'm asking y'all both y'all questions though. After they are like, you announce that hey, you do have a weapon, and you acknowledge that to them that you do have a weapon. Do they still search you though after you give them a weapon?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, they need to know if you don't have anything shiny or pointy in your pockets.
Or another gun on you, for that
I'm
matter.
just asking. Go ahead, Josh. Just
No, yeah. They.
it's just weird to me. Like you just acknowledge that you gave them a weapon, so they just pretty much just say, okay, I got confirmed that I'm gonna search them regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Eric is right though. It's funny, that they still get scared even after warning them. But like, it's also understandable. The chances of them running into someone, whether it be someone who has a gun legally or a gun illegally, it's
Yeah.
kind of
Fact.
still low, in a sense, a low possibility of them still running into someone with a gun, rather than a high chance of them running into someone with a gun. Unless they're in Texas or some shit, or freaking Chicago. I don't fucking. But yeah, but that's just me personally. And if I do warn them, if I do let them know about it, um, they tell me they say, "Can you step up the bike or vehicle, whatever?" And then they'll say like, "Can you stay right there, right by the curb, or can you go to the hood of my car?" Just to stay within their views or whatever. And then
Mm.
they find the what exactly I described, which was the box with the gun inside and the key and all that stuff. And not only that, I have the it's what is it? It's for Army veterans. It like, or at least they advertise it as that, because it was suicidal awareness, and it was a part for the gun where where it prevents the trigger from being pulled. So I was like, okay, I'll get that, so that when I do get pulled over, they can see that it's like not easy to use, if that makes sense. Like,
Oh, right.
I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah, yeah. So I was like, that's why I got it. I was like, okay, let me get it. And yeah, they seen that. But yeah, they would they will still, like, pat me down, see if I have any other weapons on me of sorts. And then after that, they will ask my ID, my license, registrations. They do all the stuff. But yeah, that's just me.
Oh my gosh, guys. I
Yeah, a
feel
lot of
bad.
people
Listen.
fear they're gonna take the guns away. That's the biggest fear. A lot of people think they're gonna take their guns away. You can try.
And a lot of people are fearful for that. Like they don't have a way to protect themselves from whoever coming after them, even police, whatever the case may be. It's just a whole fear thing. But let me show
Hmm.
y'all this comment we got on YouTube.
No, because you're black with a gun, they don't do white like that. What? Oh gosh. There's nothing more than I hate. Is a race baiting comment. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I can't. All right.
It's true though. It's
I
true.
can't.
Like white people can ask them so many questions, and then like when black people do, can you step out of the car? What? What? Why? Why I gotta get out the car? I'm not getting out the car. Y'all heard what Carlos Miller said. When you step out the car, you're not getting back in the car. That's crazy. We ain't doing that. We not stepping out. We not no for what? Then I realized y'all seen another video where you get pulled over, whatever they say, and they come over to your window, whatever. You don't have to let down the window the entire time. Like,
Yeah, no.
all the way down. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought I had to
Come
turn
on,
the
Pooh.
music off. I thought I had to bring the window all the way down. Like, y'all got to be actually in my business, let the back windows down or whatever. I don't know if it's because I'm in Florida or what the hell the case may be, but I did not know you didn't have to let your whole window down, bro.
Now imagine
I
that.
always let mine
Now,
down.
now imagine that when you're on your bike. You know what I do with my visor? I pretend I just leave a little crack on the visor, like, yes, officer. Like, you're not seeing my eyes.
I forgot you
Hey,
on a bike. That's true.
hey, Josh, I got one for you. This is gonna fuck you up.
What's up?
You know, a cop here in Atlanta tried to give a biker a ticket for his visor being dark.
No
I had
way.
the same thing too. Yeah, I had the same thing too. But I fought it. I
Yeah,
won.
Yeah, he tried to give him a ticket for his visor being dark. And
That's
I'm
so
like, wait a minute,
stupid.
hold on. How he give you a ticket for a visor being dark? He tried to say because it was tinted. But he can fucking see you. What
Yeah,
the fuck are
like
you
a
talking about? He
like
went
a
to court
car.
and the judge just said, he's like, wait a minute, but you can see him. He said, but I can't see his face. He's on a bike. He was like, what more do you need to see? All you gotta do is ask him to take off his helmet. And the judge was
Like,
like, did you
yo,
ask him to take off his helmet? He said, no, I didn't ask him that. He says, the judge just said it's case dismissed. He just threw it out of court.
Bruh. Okay.
like
Because what
I don't. Oh, my fault. Paul, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, you can't get your visor tinted now. What the fuck? Y'all on a bicycle with the sun blazing directly on you. You're not in a vehicle. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to bring up. Like, I don't have mine purposely tinted just to have it tinted. No, mine is almost like like sunglasses, but it's like
Yeah.
a thick it's like a thick layer of a visor, and
Mm-hmm.
it just blocks the sun away from my eyes. Really, that's just it. Okay. So think of a freaking big ass sunglasses, but like I can see from inside, but you can't see from the outside. So you can't see my eyes, you cannot see my face at all, and I love that.
It's like a privacy
Yeah, me too. I got that
helmet.
visor.
Make me look mysterious as fuck.
But see, people in Florida. Well, not even Florida, because me, I have lupus, and I'm supposed to have 15% of tint on my front shield because the sun is not supposed to be
Yep.
directly on me. So I'm supposed to have the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I could get pulled over for it. So I have to write. I have to write with a fucking doctor's note in my car. Some shit. Like, nah, it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Mm.
Yo, that shit is crazy. I would have fought that shit too. Like, this nigga's being ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. Eric
Motherfuckers are
had brought
bored.
in.
That's why.
What'd you say, Josh?
I said motherfuckers are bored.
That point, they're trying to make their little
Exactly.
commission for the end of the month, but whatever.
Hmm.
But I ain't trying to be your example. You keep it pushing. We'll find that motherfucker over there with the Ferrari that done flew past y'all. Oh, bro, did I show y'all that video with the guy with the was it a fuck? It was the white Camry scat or some shit like that. It was a Charger or a Challenger, one of them. That motherfucker took the police on a high speed chase.
Oh wait, yeah,
Go.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, bro. I was so excited, but then again, I was like, they're not gonna catch this nigga. But he did the most stupidest thing at the end of the video. I'm like, nigga, you got away with this shit. Now you just playing. Now you just playing. That shit pissed me off. But anyways, okay. So Eric brought in this topic here. NBA star Anthony Edwards. This nigga here. Eric.
Yo,
Please tell us about this guy. I
so
see posts.
this NBA player here got caught up with this chick, and she trying to get child support money out of him. So he's like, okay, wait a minute, you want to charge me how much a month? I can't remember the exact amount, but he was like, okay, well, wait a minute, if you're gonna charge me this amount of money, how much for me to just pay it off? So he did what I probably would have done if I had the money. Just pay off the whole child support and be done with it. And that's exactly what he did. He paid off, I think it was like, hold on, it was like 1 million or something. It was a million and some change.
Damn.
Yeah, $1,080,000 he paid for child support. But that ain't the crazy part about the story. This bitch here moved to California and then went to a judge in California to try to get more money out of his ass. Man, that judge threw that shit out of court. Cause she signed an agreement that she can't get no more money out of his ass. So once you sign that agreement, that's it. And I agree with him. Once you pay that full amount of child support, you shouldn't be trying to ask for no more money. But this just goes to show you, y'all niggas need to be careful about who y'all stick y'all dick in. That shit is very important.
If I'm not mistaken about this case here, didn't he say that he would be willing to pay for the abortion? That he was gonna pay $50,000 for her to get it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and she declined it.
Yeah, she
So
declined it.
yeah, see, and now this is what brings me to my next point. Why is it fair that the woman gets to have the abortion
on
on her
her
own terms, But
Mhm.
when, like in this case, the guy doesn't want the baby, but you want the baby, all for wrong reasons.
Yep.
For child support, and it's clearly
It
stated, ain't
like,
it?
yeah, it literally is not adding up. It's so stupid. But yeah, like that's what happened. If I'm not mistaken, like he said, I'll pay for the abortion. I'll give you $50,000 and pay for the abortion. She said, no, and she ended up taking him to court to do the whole child support, and he clearly didn't want the baby, right? He clearly didn't. She forced him to like
Mhm.
I
be
can
involved.
understand her declining for the abortion because maybe she did want a child, but then again, she fucked it up when she accepted the terms for the child support payment. Which
Listen,
I'm kind of understanding it. Okay, cool. I get it. You don't want to get rid of the baby, and he's telling you maybe he's not gonna be there, maybe he is gonna be there. But she fucked up when she should have put all that damn money just away for the baby. Like have your own separate account for the baby. So whatever the fuck the baby needs, because babies grow fast as fuck. Whatever the fuck the baby needs, take the money out of there. That's more than enough money that you're gonna need. And then you try to
but
come back. Mm.
yeah, here's
She
the
gonna
thing about
fuck it
this
up.
though. Yeah, here's the thing about this though. I don't think she actually did want the baby. I think it was a trap, right? She
Yep, it
trapped him.
was.
She
Yeah.
tried to trap him, right? Just
Oh
like what
my
happened with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, the boxer, before he went all Looney Tunes, his girl trapped him, right?
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
So that's what people are like. People said the same thing you said, Pooh, and I'm not saying it's not true, but honestly, is more so like she clearly is just doing this for the money. She does not give no fucks about the baby. That's it. She never cared. Okay, she just wanted to trap him to get money.
That's
That's it.
crazy. I'm glad that people got sense in these worlds. Some people got sense.
I
I
like
had
that boss
I,
move he made though.
huh?
Yeah, I like that boss move he made. Paying
Right.
that shit
Yeah,
off. You know what I'm saying? Sit up
Yeah.
here be paying for child support and then she keep dragging this shit in and out of court every 5 to 6 months trying to get more money out of his ass. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy he paid that shit off.
Like, what more money do
Uh,
you need? Damn.
Just
That's
fucking greedy. And if a lot of NFL, you know what? This ought to be a lesson to these other celebrities. Maybe y'all need to start taking hint of that. Maybe y'all
mm,
actually do need to start paying them off right there and then. You can pay it off right there and then. Oh, it's gonna cost me 3 million. I'm sitting on about 80 million. Yeah, pay that 3 million.
I didn't even think that was a thing that you could pay it off right then and there. Niggas should be doing
It
that.
depends. It depends on the course. It depends how the judge going to plead it with. Now, if the judge say, "Hey, I'm gonna pay that. I need you to pay $5,000 a month," and you say, "Okay, if I pay $5,000, if I pay the full amount for 18 years, now it could be like maybe this kid need to go to college or such, and all this shit gets written down that you pay it off. The judge had no choice. The judge had no choice but to accept the defendant for the say, okay, he paid the child support been paid full, and she can't get any more. That way, it won't fuck him up at the end, saying that well, you consider it as a gift, even though you gave her extra money to think you pay it off. That's considered as a gift. That's some people get screwed over for that shit too. So
That's
good
crazy.
kudos for him, but it's still in a little bit bad example. Well, I won't say a little bit bad. I won't say a bad example. It's just fact
Ex-
is like we
Explain how this is a bad example.
I won't say a bad example. I'm trying to say in a different term. It's
Mm,
like it's like this. If I get it, like you don't want to be in the mother's life, got it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. I see what you're
but
saying.
it's leading the child like my dad didn't want me though, even though he slept with my mom and created me. This ain't my fault. You got me in this world, so pay me. Shit like that. It's leading bad example to the kids.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
mean,
see what you're saying.
it could be, but also it's
But
not like the fact that the dad didn't want you. It's just the fact that dad didn't want to be with your mama.
but that's
And
not. But see,
try to-
okay, you don't have to be with the mama, but you don't want to. You don't want to get rid of the child either. You don't want to be in a child's life too. That's basically what he's trying to say. Basically, like if you don't want to be in a child's life, hey, that's your decision. Hey, that's between you. You know, but you gotta understand that that child's gonna be like, I need a dad, and I don't
But
need money. Do children need money? Not necessarily. Well, they do. You know, like clothes and shit like that. We get all that, but inside the child needs like the talk. You know, the sex talk. They need like they need a father figure advice, you know. So if you don't give them that, then that's what I'm saying by like leading a bad example for that. Like I guess that's what I guess I'm trying to say.
I understand where you're coming from, but I full heartedly 100% blame the mother in this case.
Yeah,
Again, he offered the abortion. Now
he did.
she declined it for one reason. She wanted a trap. Okay, so
Right.
that baby grows up. That kid grows up. I mean, to resent his father, he shouldn't. He should resent his mother because he needs some. Because I bet you she's not gonna tell him that. Oh, you were just a pawn in this whole thing. All right, you were just meant to be a trap for the father to keep paying me monthly $5,000 or how much. Okay.
Now you know
Like
that's gonna get twisted real quick.
She'll
like she's
try.
yeah she's gonna
But
probably
here's my thing
put a whole
though,
bunch
right?
of
But here's my thing. Why? What is Anthony thinking? If he ain't, I'm just trying to say this. Why the fuck these bitches raw? If you know they're gonna get them pregnant. Chances are you know you're gonna get them pregnant if you fucking raw. And you got the money, and you're a celebrity. And you know the chances are she might gonna put you on child, but it's not like that's your girlfriend. Y'all not in a serious relationship. So why he put himself in that situation?
I'll give you that. He is stupid.
That, that
Like
that's
you like you
that's
know
what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
Like
like you know
you
your
you mad at
status.
her because you mad at her like she got pregnant. She couldn't get pregnant because she couldn't get pregnant without you. So you know what I'm saying? Now and there's another thing. How you know the baby's not his though or not? He ain't even took a paternity test for that.
They did.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if
They
he
did
did,
all that.
okay, if he did, okay, cool. Cause I ain't like about that boy. That girl could have trapped you. You could have killed a kid. You know, I can't do abortion, so that's the thing. But it's just the fact is like, yo, you put yourself in that situation, and now you want to get, now you don't want to get, now you want to do abortion. That get been declined. Okay, now you want to pay full child support that you don't want to be in, not in the mother's life, but not on the child's life. You're gonna ruin that child's mentally. You're gonna get that child mentally problems. I guarantee that shit gonna come back to Hunter.
Yeah, it'll come back to Hunter. I totally agree with you. But check this out, y'all.
But his
Do y'all remember this case? This is an old case. But there was a man who wanted a kid, and he found out he had a child. So this dude was paying back child support, right? So he went and paid over his child support so he could always be caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the female did? She went back to court and found out that you cannot pay your child support over and put his ass in jail.
That's
Hmm?
so stupid. So he was
That's
Look that
keeping up.
shit up.
So
Look
he
that
was.
shit up.
So he was
Bruh,
keeping
that
up.
shit
He was
had you
keeping up
fucked
with
up.
his. He was keeping up with his child
He
support.
he overpaid his child support, and the judge
So
said you
retarded.
cannot overpay your child support. Nigga, I would have killed that bitch.
what you mean you
But
can't overpay your child support. What do you mean?
it probably means
that
it
no,
probably
go ahead,
means she
Arthur.
go ahead, Eric, go ahead. I didn't mean
No,
to
no,
go. Go
no.
ahead.
But she went back and she got mad because he was spending all the time with the kid. He was taking the kid to Disneyland. He's taking the kid, putting clothes on the kid's back and all this shit, just making the kid look good. And this bitch here got jealous and went back to court and tried to get more money out of his ass. And
That's
then put his ass in jail. The judge said you cannot overpay your child support.
that's
What
a
the
stupid.
fuck you mean I can't overpay it?
You
That's
see,
Bitch, if
now
I
that's
want
a
to be,
problem.
bruh.
They
If I
it's
wanted to be caught up,
they
yeah,
want to keep these niggas like keep paying money throughout the month. That's what it is.
yep.
This is
That's
why
They
I
all.
don't
can't
want you to get
stand.
ahead.
This is why I can't stand some judges. Like you have a fucking degree in what you do. Okay, use that brain of yours and use your eyes. All right, because it doesn't take a genius to see what's the problem here.
Mhm.
Okay, clearly the father is suitable to take care of these kids. Okay, providing for the kids, being involved with them, and the mother is upset for what? No reason. Okay, just her stupid pettiness and her deranged thoughts that what? The kids might end up loving the father more than the mother because the mother's not doing much for the kids.
And you
It's
see who the
stupid.
problem is. You see who the problem. Like, come on now.
That-
Yeah,
That's what I like about Omarion. Y'all remember Omarion?
Mm-hmm.
R&B.
yeah. That's my buddy.
Remember how what's his baby mama name? April, where he got cheated by another B2K member. What's his
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember that shit.
look
Yeah.
what's that dude name? The light skinned dude.
I know you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
know you're
Yeah,
talking about, brother.
yeah. And he ain't say a word. He said, nah, I'm good. Got full custody with the kids, and she gotta pay child support.
Ouch.
Good.
I mean, like he did it the right way. And I'm like, man, that made me put tears in my eyes. Cause how often you get a woman to pay child support?
It don't happen
Very
often.
It don't happen at
rarely.
all. If some guy don't do their research, like, look, if I'm the father, I'm suable. I'm gonna fight full custody of the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? If the mother ain't fit. Because if I see the mother's not fit, she after for my money, yeah. I'd rather pay be get full custody. Because you try to get money out of me, you're not trying to focus on the child. You focus on my
And,
money.
and the court
Nah.
system, and the court system is behind the females 100%. They're 100% behind them. That it's just
I,
boy, it's
I
bad having
don't know why
kids
is that. Why
because they
is
want
that though?
because guess what? It brings confusion and it brings a unstable household. When you have an
Right.
unstable,
Don't
when you
they just tell these motherfuckers y'all need to get along for the sake of the children? Y'all still wanna y'all gonna be in each other's life for 18 years until the child is an adult. So y'all might as well just work that shit out.
yeah, and that's one reason why they do that. They do that for a reason. They want unstable households because guess what? Unstable households brings more money. If the couple stays together, you save money, you can build wealth, you can have an empire. But if we disrupt your shit, keep you motherfuckers single, keep the kid at grandma's house and y'all over here beefing all the fucking time. Oh man, we getting money. They done got married. They're a bunch of suckers. They just got a divorce. They's a bunch of suckers. We got alimony and we got child support out of this man. Yo, we in business.
Mm.
It's all about the money at the end of the day. It's all about having a household that's dysfunctional. And
And
they gonna
why
keep
were y'all fighting so hard to have a dysfunctional family? That's how motherfuckers grow up crazy. It don't make no
yep.
sense.
Yeah. And they gonna keep doing it. As long as people keep falling for the okie dokie. I ain't got hip to that game now. You ain't finna fuck me over.
I cannot. All right, let me move on because I got something to say about this goddamn topic that I'm about to bring up here.
Oh
Let
shit.
me let me first put in this picture real quick. Let me and it's just insane. Damn, hold on. Let me come. Can
Yo,
y'all
my
see this?
fucking
Oh shit! All right.
No, I can't see. I can barely see it.
I
The
yeah, I can
minimum
see.
sent you that
amount
Oh,
shit, fool.
okay.
a dude can send, what to say for the month? I guess it was
The
breakfast.
minimum, yeah.
Wait, what was the minimum amount niggas should send for? Oh, all of these things. Okay. Mm. Breakfast $50, lunch what is that? 80, gas 100, brunch 150, dinner 200, nails and makeup 250, outfit 300, wig install $400. $40 is never acceptable ever in life. Let me tell y'all something. Let me say y'all something real quick. First of all, a real woman gonna look at this list like I did. Look at this list and laugh. First of all, because y'all see any actual bills on here?
Nope.
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 Y'all don't see
Not
no.
one.
Y'all don't see the light bill. Y'all don't see the rent.
Nope.
Y'all don't see the car note. Y'all don't see the car insurance, the cell phone. You don't see no actual bill, right?
Nope.
And then look at the picture. Look who it is. Look at the picture.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So you mean to tell me I'm a female? All of this shit, because you can't play me. All of this shit is all of the shit that women do throughout the month. And this is all their shit that they need done. You need your makeup. I don't even know why the fuck you need makeup done. You do your own fucking makeup in the fucking house. You need to, first of all, let me stop for a second. You're not paying anybody to do your fucking makeup. So stop with the shits, okay? You go out there to fucking Ulta or whatever and buy your own fucking makeup. Okay, you ain't doing that. The nails, the outfit, the wig, the gas, that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like all that shit that you talking about I need to send money for. That's all on you. That's all on you. You pay for all that shit. You been getting it done before you was talking to anybody, and you still gonna get it done, whether you talking to a nigga or not. So what you mean a dude gotta send you all this throughout the month? Huh? What? $40 is never acceptable in life. Bitch, you don't lost your goddamn mind. That's $40 is what you got after paying for all this extra hoo-ha shit that you don't even need. That's what them $40 is for. And you mad because the dude want to send you that? He don't have to send you none of this. He don't got why he got to pay for your breakfast. So you mean you ain't cooking at home? Is that what that's what that is? You don't make your own
Bitch
fucking
can't cook.
your lunch, bro? What? Gas $100. What the fuck are you driving? That's $100.
Unless it's like $100 gas for like 1 month would cost $100. I may see that, but still, like
My
$200
gas is
for makeup.
$37, and that shit lasts me all week. All week, cause I go to and from work. To and from work. And that's only $37 on one tank of gas. What are you talking about $100 for? What are you saying? And then your outfit $300. Why the dude got to pay for your outfit? Did he tell you he was going to take you out to some concert or some shit? Like I don't understand why he got to pay for that. What and what are you paying for?
Stop dating broke bitches.
All this shit. What do you pay for in here? I don't see nothing that you pay for. Wig install $400. So you gonna pay for your wig install? Like get the fuck out of here, yo. I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead. Y'all say what y'all gotta say. Y'all the dudes in here. So what do y'all think about that? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That shit pissed me off.
I ain't dating
Other
none of
than
these broke
gas,
bitches.
$100 of gas a month. That's pretty much okay, I guess. Depends on where you work at. But other than that, the $400 one, you better have your own money
Say
because
a month.
I'm not spending
Say a
no
month.
a what?
It don't say a month. It just say $100. A
Up front.
minimum amount a dude should send money for gas $100. So if I tell you I need gas money, you have to send me $100. Is what she's saying.
Ain't no full tank unless you got a truck or something. But other than that, no.
Even a
That
truck.
bitch ain't got a truck.
That man ain't got no truck though. So answer your question, Pooh. No. I'll take a L, and move on.
You ain't
I'd rather date a woman that work at Walmart
you ain't taking no
and
L.
move
That's a
on.
win.
Yeah,
You ain't
what
gotta pay no
No, I'm
else?
broke
talking about.
bitch.
I know it's a win. I'm just talking about. I'd rather
Yeah,
cut my losses and move the fuck on.
yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
that's a
but you
win,
said
nigga.
take a L. Take a L where?
When I
You
mean
taking
take
no
a L,
L.
it doesn't mean it's a big loss. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You ain't no
that's what
loss
taking an
period.
L mean. That's what taking an L mean. You take
Okay, let me
an L.
Yeah,
rephrase it then.
yeah,
Let me rephrase it
yeah.
so
Fuck that
Make
everybody
sure
have to
bitch.
so
you're gonna
everybody be in the
get
same page. Where everybody be in the same page. I'd rather cut my losses.
That's better.
Okay. I'd
All
rather
right.
cut my losses with her then I will go date a woman that works at Walmart, got her own business, got her own shit together and everything, don't even have to ask much. Then date a woman that's want to get her $250 worth of makeup, which is insane to me because it's not like we're going to the Oscars and shit. So
This bitch said $250 for her makeup.
You
Bitch,
that
you
ugly?
not going through makeup like that within 2 weeks now.
insane to me.
Yeah, these
I
bitches
got
done lost their damn mind.
for real. That shit pissed me off when I seen this. Oh hell no! I'm gonna send this to my sisters. Look at
Yeah,
this.
they want. And they
Thought.
never tell you what they'll do for a man either. They don't
Right.
never tell. They don't never be. Hey, I'll do this for you. I do. They don't never do that. Never.
I need a man to post up something like this here, like for real, because I guarantee the highest thing that's going to be on there is either his shoes or the damn haircut, maybe the outfit or whatever. But you can't. All these females should know you can't buy dude just anything. You don't know. You don't. No, it's a whole different ball game. You can't shop for your man's unless you went there a week before and you was like, oh yeah, I like this shirt, and you taking notes or some shit. Like you can't just shop for a dude. Mm-mm.
See me, I tell your ass. Get. I want that. I want the new GTA 6 limited edition with the statue where it got all the DLC. Yeah, that's right. I ain't spending no money DLC. That's what you gonna buy me. And that bitch price at $450. So go ahead, comp that up.
And
For
that's
real,
all
man.
he'll be asking. And that's all he'll be asking for, like the next for the whole year. That's the only
No,
thing he's asking for the whole year.
no. Why ask for some more things? But if we can get the first base with that.
Right. Females have to come to the house in lingerie. Lingerie must be from Victoria's Secret. Some shit. I don't fucking
Man, a wet t-shirt would be good for me. Just put on a wet t-shirt. God damn it.
know.
Yeah,
Damn.
we want the lingerie to come off anyway.
The wet t-shirt come after. It comes after. But this is ridiculous. This ridiculous. I don't even think she paid that much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for the wig and whatnot. But bitch, if you don't got it, you're not going to breakfast. Your budget for lunch gonna be lower than what $80. But what the fuck are you eating $80? $80 worth of lunch? Come on now.
That's for her,
And y'all
her
know y'all
friends.
got y'all bodies done, so y'all ain't eating that much. So stop playing.
Ooh, that's for her and her friends.
Yeah.
$20, $80 for lunch. It's for $20 for her girlfriends. Her and her girlfriends. They're gonna eat off your dime.
I keep telling y'all, if y'all got friends that want to keep mooching off of you, them not your friends. Bitch, I'm not finna call my nigga and be like, send me $80 for both of us to get lunch every fucking day. Fuck out of here. Hell no. Because you taking money out of my household. You might as well just be our roommate at this point if I'm feeding you every day on lunch. Because that money that come, I need to come back in the house. You know what I'm saying? Eric, you pissed me off when you sent that. I can't even lie. I was like, oh shit.
Man, these bitches done lost their mind.
For
They done
real.
lost their goddamn mind. They thinking that men just gonna keep paying this shit. These bitches don't realize y'all done fucked yourselves.
Mhm.
Y'all think y'all gonna just keep doing the same shit over and over again with these simps. These simps are starting to wake up on y'all ass. Y'all starting to these bitches starting to complain about the simps. They ain't sipping no more. Why? How long you think they gonna simp?
Together though, they taking a little bit too long. Like y'all already know the shit is out there. Come on with it. Come on. Let's go to the next one.
Broke ass bitches.
Oh my god. Okay.
Pay their own bills.
Okay. Did y'all see? Let me change the topic real quick. Did y'all see the TikTok video that I sent y'all? If the guy is paying for, I'm sorry, was he wrong for leaving her with the bill?
Yep.
Wait, for what though? What was it?
So they were out on a date and they was having drinks and whatnot, and they was sitting at a bar. And I think he asked her, "Was she okay?" And she was like, she said something like a short answer, and he was like, "Oh, okay." So I guess he was like, he not gonna pay because she don't seem like she having a good time. She been quiet the entire time. And he asked her, was he gonna finish? Was she gonna finish her drink? She was like, in a minute or whatever. Drink been sitting there for a little minute now. You know the cup start to sweat at the bottom, and the motherfuckers ain't drinking it. Like you just looking crazy. So he was like, okay, well, since I had a drink by myself, I'm basically gonna pay for myself. So she got an attitude for that. But because she was giving short answers, everybody was like, yeah, something wrong with her. I'm gonna see if I
Yeah,
can.
yeah. No. I understand. So I understand it. I mean, it's like you're not vibing with me. You know, like either the guy was boring on the date, or she was just boring, or maybe she was not attracted to him. But either way, eh, if you're not like if you're not being vocal about how you're feeling in the moment, like if you're not vibing with me, you're not like having fun, say something. And if you're just gonna draw out this whole day of you just being quiet, not interacting with me, letting your drink get warm and shit like that, like nah, I might as well just pay for my own shit and just be like, you know what, have a good night, I'm going.
My thing is also, you shouldn't have came out here if you was feeling some type of way or feeling weird about anything.
Yeah, exactly. You
Hmm.
just wasted both of our times. Like I was looking forward to it, and then you're just gonna act like this.
Right. And it like if you seen the video, the way he asked her, was she okay? And she was like, yeah. Okay, I can already tell like the mute
Yeah.
the
See. Okay. Yeah. No.
this I'm finna be gone. Like I'm not finna push a conversation out of you. If we're vibing, the conversation between both of us should come naturally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep trying to have a conversation with you, and clearly you just not even look like you with the shits. So I'm gonna be with the shits, and I'm gonna leave. Like he paid for his drink that he had and left. Now, remember last week we had a whole list of restaurants where the ladies wouldn't go to.
Mm-hmm.
But this hyena want to take her ass out on a date. She actually went out there. So now she looking like now she looking like she not having a good time. So if that was the issue, then why are you going? Why are you here? Why are you here?
She wanted a
That's
free meal.
And she's bored, thinks she control of everything.
either either that she bored, or I don't even know if she bored because it sounds like she's boring is what the thing is. She didn't even have a drink. If you was to get out the house, you know what I'm saying? Cool. I invited you to get your black ass out the house, and now you still acting like a lame. Like
Because she assuming that if you on the date, more likely the dude's gonna pay for the drink. So she thought she might get a free drink and everything else, and then she probably did have maybe about one free drink. But
I would say that would make okay. I can't say that that makes sense because for one, she didn't drink the drink. The shit was just sitting there, and then if she thought that she was gonna get a good drink, like why aren't you drinking it then? If you're gonna be out there trying to get a free drink, why aren't you drinking it then? The shit was just sitting there like the bartender just paid for the shit. The shit been sitting there for like 30 minutes or whatever the case may be. Like, what are you doing?
Been sitting there longer than that.
weirdo. That was she is. Just a fucking weirdo. Like
Have anybody noticed this about these chicks when dudes go on these dates? You should know if a chick is really interested in you or not before the date.
Facts.
Like when you go on dates, when I go on dates with chicks, I really vet these chicks to see if they're really interested in me. I'll sit there and not make a phone call for like 2 to 3 days to see if she'll answer. I'll do that on purpose just to
Mm-hmm.
see. I haven't heard from you in 2 days. Are we still? Yeah, cool, we still on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm just working on a couple things right now and everything. But yeah, we still on. We still on. How you doing? If you do that,
Men
it'll
do.
help. It'll help limit to these chicks we keep messing with. It'll help limit to who's really interested in you or not. Because this chick here, I can tell, I don't think he vetted her very well. Because this chick here, she ain't engaging. She's not enthusiastic about talking to me. She's not asking him questions. She's just not doing anything.
She
So I'm
being
sitting over
weird.
here. Yeah. So I'm sitting over here like, you really didn't want to go out on a date with this guy. You just wanted to go out here and get free drinks or whatnot and act like you interested. And then when he caught on to your bullshit, now you upset and mad because you got to pay for that drink. Nah, bitch, pay that drink. You ain't
I,
want him anyway.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I went on a date so long ago. Damn, what the time up? Shit, that was so long. Anyways, I went on a date once, and this guy invited me to go out there. Now it took a little minute because I was like, I don't know if I should go. I'm not really vibing with you just through text messages, and that's crazy. I can feel your energy through text messages. So I was like, all right, well, he keep pressing it. Let me just go out here and see. Now, before I went, I ain't even gonna cap with y'all. Check my bank account because if a nigga gets sideways, I'm gonna pay my shit and I'm out. Like you can't tell me I'm leaving. So I'm like, all right, cool. I gas up my car, go meet him at the place. Man, just like I knew it, just like I fucking knew it. The vibes was off, and then he's one of those people that was on his phone the entire time and like giving me
Wow.
answers. Because me, I like to play like 21 questions or something like that, just so I can get to know you or whatever. At least we doing something, waiting on food and drinks or whatever. This was the most lamest date that I went on. I don't even know what the fuck I did after. I think I went and I called my sister. I was like, yo, y'all, let's just go get a drink. Like, I'm gonna need somebody to make up this time for me getting out of my damn house or something. I left that nigga right there. I paid for my own shit, and I was like, yeah, I'm never calling you again. I'm just let you know. I ain't even gonna go to you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm never contacting you again. Because that shit right there, you a waste of damn time. Like, his excuse was he had a lot going on. So why make a date with me after you've been pressing it so much? Why make a date with me? And then when we finally get out here, you're so busy that you couldn't be focused on the date. I'm like, well, you ain't worth my time then. You're not worth my time. Peace.
Yeah, people lack communication skills. I know
Bruh.
that a lot. I know that a lot. People can't communicate and they want to communicate through text messages all the time. That text message shit gets old. Real
Nah,
old.
for real.
I won't sit here and do that too long.
I need you to talk to me. But
Cause you know what, Pooh? Usually when you got a person who texts all the time and don't like to talk, you notice them motherfuckers are usually talking to more than one person.
Yeah.
they
They're
used to.
talking, they so used to that they talking to multiple people at one time.
And it's
I
just a
know
thing.
there's a chick. Yeah, I know there's a chick doing me like that one time. She talking to multiple people and she started repeating the same shit. I was like, you just
Started.
told me that. What the fuck? Oh my god. I was like, yeah, okay. Let me let you go.
See, that's why I got rid of those apps. What they call it? Shit. The oh my
Tinder, Bumble.
yeah, I got rid of them shits. Them shits so annoying, so high maintenance. Like it's so much. It just be quick. Like so many messages. You forgot what you had this message about this person with, and then all the messages keep going on. Then when you take a break, oh, I ain't hear from you in so much. Look, nigga, forget all the fucking apps. Just here. We're gonna exchange numbers. You get my number, I'm gonna get your number because all these extra messages and whatnot, you keep on scrolling, like, who the fuck is this nigga that I was talking about? You go back and look at the messages, like this shit is just too much. I can't do the dating apps. I'm sorry, I can't. I'd rather just meet somebody the old traditional way in person or we exchange your numbers. Ain't no give me your Instagram and none of that shit. Like what? No, I
If
can't. I don't know if I'm old or what.
if I haven't met a chick in a certain amount of time, I just stop talking to them.
Oh,
Like
for sure. Because
I'll give them maybe like, well, with the chick now I'm kind of patient with her because she know how to speak English. So I'm a little bit more patient with her. You know what I'm saying? But if she don't speak English, and we ain't met in a couple months, nah, we ain't met in a couple weeks, nah, I can't fuck with you. But yeah, usually if I use Tinder, yeah, I'm trying to meet within at least, you know, 2 weeks. We need to meet up. I need to meet you. I need to feel your vibe, your energy. I need to see if we're on the same page. Do we have the same ideals, same goals? Yeah, I need that face to face interaction.
A lot of people don't get that. Like, I'm not going on no fucking date with you and I ain't see you in person. Can you at least FaceTime? I don't know.
Yeah, at least that. That's
Like,
one thing I can say.
at least FaceTime. And if I'm on FaceTime and all I hear is this fucking tapping and shit all over the phone, you might as well just hang up with me because somebody else or something got your attention. Leave me alone. Mm-mm. But anyways, okay. Let me change the subject, y'all. This was actually funny. Eric, you're a clown for this.
What
Okay,
I do?
fellas, it's a question for y'all. Actually, let me show y'all the picture though. Hold on. Damn it. Okay. So the question is, if you have been dating a chick online for a few weeks and found out she's living under a bridge, what are you doing? Look at the picture.
Okay.
Okay. It says, would you move in? I'm sorry. Move
Show the
in,
picture again.
huh?
Show the picture again.
Let me open it. Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay,
Go
okay,
to the
okay,
chat. You'll see it in it. Go to our messages. You'll see it in there.
okay. Hold on. Good. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So the responses are, would you move in with her? What? I don't know if you're doing that, but move her in with you, pay for a motel until she gets on her feet, give her resources to a shelter, or leave her ass alone. Like what? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
I had to ask
I mean,
y'all this shit, man.
I
He
mean,
said
it shouldn't be
move
a
in
laughing
with
matter when people. It shouldn't be a laughing matter when people like really are like struggling to do so. It just depends on the situation. Because
her.
I
It's
don't ever.
because of the picture and then the homeless shit behind her. Like, y'all know damn well that bitch ain't homeless. Come on now. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
think it's. I
I
think it's
never
more.
let. I'll never like make fun of people that's like really trying. And I'll listen to them with say first. Moving in with her, that's a no go. Um, let her move in with you, that's a damn sure no go. You know, that takes like a trust right there and there. Pay for a motel till she gets on her feet. Maybe if I have the money, I might able to do that. Depends on my finance. Give her some resources to the shelters. Why? But here's another thing. How about F move into her family? Why she can't move to her own family? What's wrong with that shit? There's got to be more to it than you just like moving to your, moving underneath the bridge. And you ain't got no car. You ain't living in the car. That's something's wrong.
So you just answered that question too. You said move in with her family. What's up with the family situation? That's what it is. Maybe she can't move in with her family.
Yeah. So what's the point? So the other thing of it is why are you dating her? Like what? I mean, like first, like she
You,
ain't took no shower. You know.
I'm gonna answer that for you. Okay, we've been getting a lot of men going out on dates, and these these dudes are finding out that these women are homeless. I'm
Homeless
saying like
though, in a car, in a tent.
shit,
What?
living in their car.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, living in their car. One chick was living in a tent. Like I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What? How has it gotten so bad that you living like this? And so my whole thing is with the post, and what I'm tripping is, and why I'm asking y'all, me, I really gotta vet this chick before I make a decision. If she cool, I can work something out with her. But I need to know her background. I need to know what her situation is with like with her family. I need to know all that shit. And then I need to do another little deep background on to make sure this bitch ain't crazy. Make sure she ain't out been, if I move her in, she ain't trying to rob my ass. You know, there's a whole lot of things I have to look at when it comes to that. You know what I'm
For
saying? So yeah, I had to seriously think just moving her in. No. I ain't gonna move no chick in right away. That ain't gonna happen. But
that's
yeah,
insane.
I was like, look, hey, since you homeless, how you taking a shower? How you got this makeup on? Like like one dude where he went on a date, man, this chick looked like a supermodel, but she homeless. I was like, oh hell no, that sounds like this bitch is bad with her money.
There's no way this bitch is living in a tent. Ain't no way.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not the one to just make fun of people homelessness, okay? Because I've been there. I mean, I
same
slept
here.
in this house, but and I slept in a car for a few times. But I'm not the one to make fun of people homelessness. But if you look at this lady have I don't know if this is truly her or not, but if we basing it off of this picture, she doing damn well to me. She got dressed
This
up.
is
Go ahead,
before go
Josh.
ahead. Good.
No, she have on heels, a nice dress, her hair is done, and I don't know what the smell is looking like, but she looked decent, you know. Out like I said, I don't know what's true or not. I'm gonna just go down the list, just me personally, okay? No, I'm not moving in with her because technically I will be considered homeless. And motherfucker, what sense does it make for me to move in with her for me to be homeless as well? Both of us can't be fucking homeless out here. So that's a fuck no. Move her in. Absolutely not, because I don't know who she is and why she's actually, homeless. She, like Eric said, she might rob me. You know what I'm saying? She might got charges up the yin yang. She might be got a warrant and don't even know about it, and people looking for her. You never know.
Yep.
Pay for a motel until she gets on her feet? Absolutely not. That's another bill that I'm gonna have to pay for throughout the month. I'm not fucking doing that shit. And who knows how long you're gonna be on your feet? You're homeless. Do you have a job? Like, do you have a job? No, not doing that. Give her resources. Probably so. Probably so. That's like the number one answer. Leave her ass alone. You're damn real. I
Mhm.
can't. I can't. Not doing it. That is you're getting yourself into something that you have no idea what what's really the background. You know what I'm saying? It could be worse than what you really thinking. Yes, would love to help people. Like I said, I'm gonna give her resources and try my best to help her, but I'm not moving in with her. She ain't moving in with me. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Josh.
And
Okay,
people will
so
overlook that too.
this whole post here is not real, right? This is more like a hypothetical thing. I seen this post like 2 years ago, something like that. So it's not
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
It's just more of a question towards the men that
yeah.
hey, you see that this girl is hot, right? All around she's beautiful. But what if she was homeless? That type of thing, and then you give like questions there, like you just read off to, like A, B, C, whatever. But yeah, this is not real at all, and all that stuff. So
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
real, but the whole thing how that came up in the group where this one dude he was just like, yo, some of these dudes are starting to go out on dates with chicks and they're starting to find out that they are homeless. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's how that post came about. Yeah,
so is he going out with
mm,
somebody that's homeless and he want
I
to get
have I
opinion?
have no earthly idea, but when he posted it up, he showed he linked two videos together. And the
Mm,
video showed these chicks saying that they were homeless. So that's how that came about. And if you look on YouTube, you look on TikTok, you'll find videos of chicks who are saying that they're homeless, but they going out on a date. And I'm sitting here like, that should be the least thing you doing. Why aren't you trying to get your shit together? How you going out on a date? I know but I'm looking at it like this. I think you're going out on a date so you know that you can get a man to take care of you. That's the main reason I'm thinking you going out on a date. Hey, if you say you need help, say you need help. Mm, mm, mm.
Bird, did
Hello?
you finish saying what you had to say?
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I pretty
Okay,
much put much to it.
that's insane. So we have. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for that. For grinding my gears. No, I'm just playing. But I got, yeah, I got one more topic. Okay. Bird put this in here. Uh, hold on, wait. One second, one second. Let me see. It's two of them. Actually, Bird, I'm gonna have you introduce one of them. You put in two, but which one do you really want to talk about for our last topic? The first one you put is white women explains why many black women won't get married. That's one of them.
Ooh.
Second one is women went viral for crying over HSV2. Now says she's spreading it on purpose because men are fiends. So, what you ain't want to talk about? The other one we gonna leave for next week.
Well, I was gonna leave both of them next week though, but if y'all want to discuss about one, y'all could choose. Um, y'all want to talk about the first?
Okay, so we'll do this then. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just got
No, go
excited.
ahead. Yeah, I'm excited too. Cause I just look at it while I'm like, somebody hit me up with this, and I looked at it. Well, that's why I went on mute, and I looked down like, damn, these probably would make sense. And I know the other female, and yeah, it's nasty as fuck. That's what I really want to talk about. I was gonna say, but go ahead.
Okay, wait, dang, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this one real quick. Pop the balloon because that's a little short, and we'll save those other two topics for next week. So,
Mhm.
Eric, you brought in this topic here with pop the balloon, and I think she literally popped it just because he said video games at the end. So, but let me play the audio.
Help people with their credit, build passive income, start businesses, things like that. But for me, it's not what you do, it's who you with. You do with the right person, you can make it a good time. But for me, because I have a lot of experiences, so I like traveling, I like kind of building with your partner. Yeah, just having fun. Video gaming as well, of course.
Okay. Oh, all right. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
So you see, he said all of that, then she finally
Mhm.
popped the balloon just because he said video games. Get
I'm
the fuck.
telling you, I'm telling you, yo, for some reason, a lot of girls don't like to hear when a guy has a hobby. Not even a hobby, it's just like something that like just almost like a cool down. Like
Yeah,
it's a video game, you know. It's
like cut the shit.
let me be. Like I want to come home to no stress.
Right.
All right. Like if I want to play fucking GTA, picking up a hooker and then killing her after she gave me head.
Oh
All
wow.
right.
See?
And get my money back. I'm gonna do that. Okay.
He's
It is what it is.
Look at get his money back.
oh my god.
That's such a ruthless.
And then I'm gonna drive myself to the military base and steal a jet unsuccessfully
Oh
because
shit.
immediately when you take off, it's just gonna in the game. It's like they shoot you.
I just
Oh man.
crazy ass skits that I be seeing about GTA. It's probably you, Josh. It's probably you.
Oh man, that was
What about
funny,
me?
bro.
Those crazy ass skits, probably you, huh? That's insane. I'm gonna send y'all this one that I had seen this week, but oh god. All right, Eric and Bird, what do y'all think about this?
Yo, y'all already know how I feel about it.
Mm,
You
mm.
ain't finna tell me what I can do and what I can't do. My hobbies are my hobbies. It's funny when these chicks had their own little hobbies or whatnot. Us men, we don't really care about y'all hobbies like that as far as criticizing or dumping you because you like a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna bring this up. I was trying to go out with this one chick not too long ago. And my cougar, she was laughing about this shit. I said, She was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm finna go to the movies." "Oh, you going to the movies? Who you going to the movies with?" I was like, "I'm going to movie by myself." She like, "What you going to see?" I said, "I'm going to see Captain America." "Did you already see it?" "Yeah, I want to see it again because I missed something." And she was like, "Well, who you going with?" I was like, "I'm going by myself." "Nah, you going with a female." I said, "Listen, when I want to go to the movies, I'm going to the fucking movies. It's my hobby. That's what I like to do." Well, why you ain't invite me? You don't like Captain America, remember? You said you don't like Marvel film. So why would I take you to see a Marvel film? Well, why can't we go see something I want to see? Oh, so it's all about you now. So I find it funny how these chicks, when you want to do something that you like to do, it's a fucking problem. But then when they want to do something, they expect for you to just tag along regardless of what the fuck it is. These chicks need to cut that shit out. Period. Because a man who has a hobby, he's gonna do what he likes to do. And then on top of that, it's not like this dude is playing video games all fucking day. Did she listen to what the fuck he was doing? That dude done listened about 6 to 7 different things that probably take up 90% of his time. But the 1% he want to come home and just play a video game for maybe 2 hours, that's a problem. Boy,
Exactly.
boy. This shit ridiculous.
That's
Like,
insane.
like, y'all hobbies. Not saying all girls, but I've been seeing a lot of y'all though. Is like shopping. All right. Yeah, y'all like to waste money. Okay, we like to use money that it's useful things. You know, like for one thing, I remember girls getting so upset at guys recently, a few months back, of guys golfing, and they said that it's a waste of time. It's a waste of like things. I'm just like, I'm sorry. This is not a waste of time, okay? It's a hobby, all right? It, it's a like it's that person's hobby, and that's that, all right?
Mm.
It's not like he's going out spending money all willy nilly, right? No, okay. If it's not one thing, it's another complete thing, other thing, all right?
Mm.
I'm
You
just
know,
I'm
Josh.
What?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, y'all both right. Y'all both right. And I totally agree. But you know what? Let me ask y'all this question. Where's the number one? Where's y'all main reason why y'all love to play video games? Just y'all opinion.
Stress relieving. It gets me away from the freaking this hellhole that we call Earth.
Okay. How about you, Eric? Well, I know I can take a guess, but
Well, video games it's a lot of reasons why I play video games. But
mhm.
basically, it's basically what Josh just said. But I would even add on, it helps with your eye coordination. It helps with critical thinking.
So
Um,
help you boost your intelligence, right? That what you're
yes,
saying?
it does. That's
Okay.
that's a fact. That's this
Yes.
is
Yes.
this is proven by actual science. It's a stress reliever. It calms you down. It lowers your blood pressure. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, man. It's so many damn things that video games do for people, bruh. I can go. We'll be here talking all day about what the shit does for people. So
well,
I mean,
What?
yeah,
well, I'm gonna say that it for me, it's definitely a stress reliever because when I go to work and motherfuckers piss me off, yeah, I'm definitely going home to have to shoot somebody up like on the game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be. I can't be a menace out here in life for real, because I ain't trying to go to jail, but I can definitely go to jail in Sims. I can get my ass roped off in GTA. I can go blow up a whole motherfucking building on Fortnite or COD or whatever, and I'd still take my black ass to bed. It is definitely a stress relief. And I like technology. So I like to see all the new latest shit that come out. I like seeing stuff like that.
Okay. Well, guys, you mind if I go a little deeper? And I agree with both of y'all. I 100% agree on you, you, Eric, Josh, and Pooh. I agree with both of y'all, but I can go a little deeper than that. Do you realize that us men like video games because we love to compete with other men?
And that's a
Absolutely.
separate
Uh,
too. I
Listen,
mean,
I could,
You
I
want
can
you
only
want
say
you want me to
this.
explain that? You want me to explain that to you, Josh? Or you
I
not understanding?
understand. No, I understand.
Okay. Do you agree with it?
Absolutely. It depends on
Okay.
what it is, though.
I'm saying like it could be anything because us man we love competition than women. Women like you know how women like to compete like beauty pageants, journalism, and all that stuff. We just like sports. We love compete because we love to talk trash. You know what I'm saying? We love to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? That but see, you got. I'm not saying there's someone that ain't like that. There are women are less like that, but majority of it, they don't like to compete at all. They want attention. You know what's give us attention for us men? To be honest, it's it's like our general are like our. It's like us guys like, damn, you shoot pretty good. How you know I do this topic? How you know I do this part of the game? That can give us attention for us. Compliments. Our lack our not lack. Damn it. Our it, how our intelligence of
Knowledge, like passing knowledge down or something
yeah,
like that in a sense, like
thank you,
our
Josh. I'm slipping
experience or
today.
not. Yeah.
My vocabulary is slipping today, guys. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, just like Josh said, you know, stuff like that will give us attention. You know, if I have a female that tell me how to do this and we talk, that's to me that's more like a dating than more than just doing this. Now I can ask her, I say, you want to go this such and such? Let's talk on the phone. I had that happen to me. I have that happen to me once before, so that happens to me a lot. That happens to me like a couple times while I was playing Black Ops 3. So and then I will also say this, guys. Do you know that video games? A lot of people don't know this. I think people know this now. That us men like to play video games because we like to earn income with them. Income with video games. Do y'all know that?
yeah,
Yes. We live
yeah,
vicariously through our character.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
This is it. See, this is the reason why females don't understand. Like they think that we're not getting attention. No, it's not about getting attention. It's not like we don't understand. If you don't understand why we play this stuff, why we play video games, it helps out. It helps out. It boosts our intelligence. You know, we are competitive nature in life. That's who we are. We're competitive. There's nothing y'all can say to do about it. So us being competitive against y'all will never understand it. And other thing, this men think of pictures, but women think of words.
Mm, yeah, I can see that. To a certain degree, I can see that. Yeah.
yeah, it depends. What do you mean? We just think of words and guys think of pictures. Like, I need you to break that down a little bit.
See, we see us men don't listen and women don't read maps. It's it's a biological difference between men and women. You know, it's crazy that people consider that this is like a controversial statement, but it could be y'all can have tied to opinions, whatever the case may be. It can go either way or two. Um, but you're not entitled to your own facts. You know what I'm saying? So we think of like a big picture. You know what I'm saying? Like I give a prime example. Like if I play a video game right now, and I'll say I'm playing God of War, right? And I'm getting my ass kicked by these goddamn one of the kings, and and I beat the king. It took me 12 times to beat the shit. Like damn, I gotta think of another way to do this shit. You know, that's why I look at it as like the big picture because like okay, if I don't do this, let me change my powers and then I could just like maneuver my time because Kratos can move time slow. If y'all ain't played God of War Ragnarok,
Yeah.
and that's how I beat the king. Now I gotta beat the Queen of Valkyrie. That shit got even harder. It took me 20 times to beat it. So I had to visually have to know how to beat it. Some women just like to like look at directions, like look at the words. You know what I'm saying? to order to like play game. They don't like to look because they don't see the future of it. They don't see the picture.
Yeah, that's some women. That's not all women because ain't no way I'm just looking at words just to figure out what I gotta do. I look at
It depends.
no, I'm speaking on me.
No,
I look at the
I
video.
just say it's certain women they don't like to look in the further picture. They don't see a good picture.
I just said that because all the Easter eggs on COD, I look that shit up. I look it up and I do it. I figure this shit out and I do the shit.
Boo.
Hey man, it's harder than it is because even though you telling me to do some shit, like I got to do it. I got to put myself in a situation. I got to figure out for myself. Sometimes I got to do this shit.
Yeah. But there's some women that are not like that. They're not like you.
Yeah, Pooh. Yeah, you're different.
You're different.
You're different.
Very
You're
different.
different, Pooh.
I'm telling you, boo, you're different.
Very different. It's
But
Yeah,
majority of women that
let me
don't
jump on
play
the
video games,
bandwagon.
that
Yeah,
don't
Pooh, you're
understand video
very
games, they
different.
will never understand it.
you know, when y'all look at this situation, this topic, it kind of reminds me of me and Josh when we ride motorcycles. And let's say we came across a chick, we say, hey, we like ride motorcycles. Well, I don't like my boyfriend to ride motorcycle.
What the hell?
Bitch, you are not finna make me give up my hobby because
no.
you don't like it. That ain't gonna happen. Bikes, video game, hey, bitch, you ain't finna get rid of none of that shit. You think you just gonna make me change and stop? Nah. Cause see, these type of things here, these type of things are a part of your core personality. So you can't just up and just change that shit. Something has to happen to you in the real world for you to just stop doing it. And I don't care, man. If I fall off my fucking bike, man, I'm gonna get right back on that motherfucker if I got 4 limbs.
Listen, ain't nobody gonna tell me that
You heard me, goddammit.
I can imagine that shit.
Shit, man, I fell off my bike about 2 or 3 times already.
Man, the way you fall makes I can see it, man. You funny when you fall sometimes, man. Now on the bike, I never see you fall on the bike now.
Shit, man.
But
I
certain
ain't tell you
things
about
you
that.
fell on like stairs.
Man, didn't I tell you I fell? Didn't I tell you I slid? See, I slid about 10 feet.
Yeah, you
I ain't,
did.
I ain't tell you that one.
You did. You mentioned it for
Okay.
like a brief moment.
Yeah, man. I don't slid about 10 feet.
I didn't
Man,
laugh about that part.
Man, I got right back on that motherfucker and rolled off.
What you gonna do? You ain't broke nothing. You ain't hurt. Yeah, you got to get your ass home now.
Yeah, shit. Look at I had them frame sliders on that motherfucker. That bike would have been fucked up. Come around that corner, we was getting our knees down in the mountains. All of a sudden, it was a little oil slick. I slid about 20 feet. Someone said, "Yo, man," they calling me. They're like, "Yo, man, where you at?" I like, "Shit, man, I fell." And they looked at my helmet. They was like, "God damn, dog, did you slide? What you think, motherfucker?" Of course I slid. Oh man, we laughed about that shit. Had a couple drinks, man. We went on about our day, man.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me to get rid of my damn hobbies. My hobbies is what makes me get up every day and to do the shit. And I'm a blogger. I show it. I post my videos or whatever. That shit make me feel happy. Somebody tell me that I don't like when you do this. Well, that sound like a you problem. That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving up my damn. Who the hell are you to tell me what you don't like that I do? Like, I see if I'm out here bullying kids, then you be like, I don't like when you do that. Then I can understand it, but ain't nobody doing all that. I don't know, man.
Yeah, this chick's crazy. They don't know they fucking mind. Think we just supposed to sit in the house and look at the damn wall all damn day and shit, and then wait for them to call us. Nigga, what? Okay. You ain't doing nothing. Okay.
I'm glad I didn't answer, motherfucker. But yeah. Anywho, All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. We got 2 good topics for next week. I've seen the video, and if y'all haven't taken a look at it, it's in the group chat. And remember, y'all can keep posting videos and whatnot and topics that y'all want me to go over and discuss. We will bring them bitches to the podcast. But other than that, y'all have a peace night. Don't forget to wash y'all hands and y'all ass and y'all grits. And y'all have a good week. Don't let no stress get y'all, please. Please. Okay. We already been done that. We ain't doing that shit. Let's do this, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.